Hi everybody, Steve Robinette here, and welcome to CAPP120. This very short screencast is just going to be an overview of the organization of the material on the D2L site so that you can get started, and I can go over a couple of aspects of using the course. When you log on, of course, if you're viewing this video, you've obviously logged in and read the news and found the link to this video. But there is the news section here in the very center of the page. Please check this often. This is where I post anything of a timely nature, and I would encourage you and expect you really to check in here 3 or 4 times a week just to see if there's anything of breaking news, changes in dates for assignments, or if I've got to correct errors that might be somewhere, etc. So check here first for everything. The content area is in the blue nav bar. You'll see there's course home, links, content, discussions. Let's click on content and go look at the actual course content. This is where you're going to spend the lion's share of your time in this course. The content is organized into a series of modules. So if we look at this page, we see that this kind of an expanded tree version view rather. There is a course documents module, a course orientation module, and then I have concepts chapter 1, concepts chapter 2, etc. These remaining modules down here, chapter 3 all the way through the Word applications, these are just shown in a collapsed form, so you can always click on the little plus sign to expand or collapse them. Once you get into the course of ways, it seems to be a lot easier just to have expanded only the module that you're working in. So in every module, and the first module that you're working on starts literally on the first day of class here on January 11th, is the course orientation module. And within the module, you'll see a number of things. There are links to various resources. They can be web pages, documents, links to other videos, links to Dropboxes, etc. So for example, this very first one, and in every module you're going to see there's going to be something called activities. Concept 1, Chapter 1 activities, Concepts Chapter 2 activities, etc. You can expect that in every module. This little icon to the left shows that it is a web page. So if I click on that, it will literally display on screen in place. And then in that module, I will tell you what the activities are and the things that you have to do to complete that module. So for example, in this module, I'm telling you, you need to view this screencast, look at a number of documents, read a section from the book in step 3, and step 4 has you do a little try it with the tracking files that come in your student CD. That's what really the orientation chapter in the book is about. And then the things you have to do: visit a forum and make a post and upload your tracking module. I will always post the due date here. If we go back to the content for a moment, you'll also see that there is, I'm going to jump to the bottom, there is a Dropbox link. The Dropboxes will always be named with the word Dropbox in their title, and this is your place to actually upload files to me. Right above that in the content is another video that I would encourage you to watch if you're not familiar with the Dropbox feature on D2L. It shows you basically how to use it. Now, some of the other files that are posted up here will be actual Word documents or Excel spreadsheets, for example. And when you click on those, you'll actually be taken to a download dialog to download the file to your local machine and then open it with the application of your choice. Most of these, like for example, the syllabus and the semester at a glance documents are both Word documents, so they'll actually be downloaded. This virtual office hours is a web page, and just like with the activities page, to open this up, it just opens up as another page. So speaking of office hours, since I'm not on campus, I'm actually in Conrad, so I'm about 60 miles away from campus, and I won't be on campus this semester. You can contact me through instant messaging, and I've got a little discussion there about instant messaging. Most of you are probably familiar with it. If you have a problem or not sure how to get started, feel free to contact me, drop me an email, and I'll get you set up. But I monitor 3 accounts all day long, Gmail, Yahoo, and Hotmail, and then I list my IDs. I'm a software engineer who freelances, and I work from home, so I'm really on IM all day. This is a very easy way to get in touch with me. So I'm going to go back to the content area for just a moment and mention one other thing about Dropboxes. There is a Dropbox link for all of your assignments. Assignments have due dates. In fact, the best place to find your due dates is in the semester at a glance. I have every assignment and every due date on there. But the due dates are enforced through the Dropbox. So, for example, you'll notice that in the orientation module activities, I had, at the very bottom, I'll always print somewhat a little bit bold and say, when is this due? Well, this is due by Monday, January 16th at 9 p.m. And I have it set up to where every week's assignments for a given week are going to be due the following Monday at 9 p.m. because that's when the Dropbox expires. If you try to access the Dropbox at 9:05 on Monday, you're going to find D2L will tell you the resource is not available. So this is how I get things in on time and know when you turn them in. It's really important to stay on top of things in this class. This is not a particularly difficult class in terms of the material, but there's a fair amount of it. So you need to stay on schedule and stay with it. As a matter of policy, I do not accept late homework. If you have a family emergency or a compelling reason, you need to get in touch with me before that due date, and then we can talk from there. I'm a reasonable guy, but try to stay on to this as much as possible. And that's really it in a nutshell. Be sure you read the syllabus, and I'll just mention verbally, there are 3 components to your grade in this course. The first one is 60% of your grade is based on homework. So you turn homework in on time, you do it, you complete it, you get 100% on that. So this is really a good boost to a grade. 30% of your grade is based on exams. There are 6 exams throughout the semester, 3 in the concepts book, 3 in the Microsoft Office applications book. Those constitute 30% of your final grade. And then for the last 10% is based on participation. And on participation, I look at how often you log into the site. I look at your participation. I have some forum topics that'll come up from time to time, and your participation in those is what makes up for that. So this is a pretty straightforward class. If you have any problems with the way things are organized or understanding how to use D2L, feel free to drop me an email. Feel free to hit me on IM during the day. So I'm looking forward to the semester, looking forward to getting to interact a little bit with each of you, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye now.